Look how rusty these rails are. The switch is kind of shiny, but all the mainline tracks and the siding are all rusty. We had rain last night, but I can't believe they rusted that quick. We had rain this morning. I was gonna get out, but the rain slowed me up. All right, thank y'all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at the bridge over South Main Street. We got a northbounder coming at us. I just videoed those tracks. The tracks are rusty as heck. But we got one coming out of the south, out of Atlanta. It might be to have a switcher, but he's still coming out of the south. He's not coming out of Atlanta. He's coming on up the hill, y'all. Or he's coming down the hill. He's probably in dynamic brakes. Most of them usually are. And he hasn't pulled in and stopped in Abbeville. So he's still out here and still rolling down the hill going to Greenwood, y'all. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm on my 4th morning out here catching trains. I'm going to post this video today, I believe. Coming through the woods, y'all. Number 8, number 4766, Manifest Freight, y'all. Cement hoppers, they're loaded. Drainers are empty, flat cars empty, bulkhead flat cars. That must be going back to get some sheets of steel that they carried down to Alabama. Another cement hoppers, loaded. Shiny rims, these came out of Tennessee, I believe. Albert Hump Yard, that's what the shiny rims are from. Hump yards had the retarders, which are brakes to slow the cars down when they're rolling down the hill. As they've been cut off and they're rolling down the hill, they're running through the retarders. All these had shiny rims. All of them went through the retarder. All right, blue EOT on the bottom. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to try to load them up today. All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming up to the tracks up to the top of the hill of the mill, and we got one coming out of the south. I don't know who it's going to be. And even after I see him, I may not know who it's going to be. He's unrolled through the signals. This is the Abbeville switcher. He's backwards. He's got the bottom end of the locomotive heading towards Greenwood. Nine 3-1 ES44AA. Got rock cars coming out of Elberton, branded in them. I hear they take them up north because concrete, you know, will get wet and soak up moisture, and then when it freezes, it spoils the concrete. But this stuff doesn't soak up water, so they don't crack, so they make curbings and road edges and stuff out of that, is what they're telling me. But the funny thing is, Elberton used to be the granite capital of the world, but now they import their granite over here from China. So I don't know what it is. They bring it in by the truckload to that shipping shed, and then they take it out on a train. Alright, thank y'all. I got a man and 2 kids down here watching trains, but we didn't have any. And up in the sky we got chemtrails. We got where they're making a rebel flag over there, but they're not flying too good. They usually like putting X's in boxes around here like a rebel flag. Alright, that means it's gonna rain in 4 days. I'll try to let y'all know about that. It just did rain this morning, but I haven't been paying attention around here to seeing any chemtrails or anything like that or noting them. Alright, thank you. Auto rack train coming through, had 2 engines on the head end though, 2 GEs. I was walking down here to see the trains. I got hung up at a friend of mine's house. Empty auto racks, y'all, heading back to Ohio. Cincinnati, Ohio, I'm told is where this train comes out of. I know we get the cars from the Norfolk Southern, they deliver them to us. Well, Norfolk Southern is the one that's in charge of picking up the automobiles and loading the auto racks, and then they distribute the auto racks to the different railroads. Alright, we got him in the side. Orange DOT on the bottom, man. Faro, Mexico. Grupo de Mexico. Alright, hope you all enjoy this. Thank you. Alright, he's going to pull down there and tie down. Going to change crew. It must be where the taxi went to I seen a while ago. Going up the registry to get the engineer and conductors, y'all. Alright, thank you. Hey y'all. I just walked up to the railroad tracks. I checked the signals out at the north end, but as soon as I got up to check them out, I hear a horn blowing. I hear it blowing again, but I don't think it's loud enough that the camera's gonna pick it up. But we got red signals northbound, we got red signals southbound at the north end. Because I wasn't expecting anything southbound, but it sounds like we got a northbounder coming in. We still got the auto rack tied down on the siding over there. So let's see if we got one coming in, and he's going to stop because, like I said, he's got red signal. So we might have the same thing. He might pull in, wait, and then this auto wreck's going to pull out. But I don't know. They like to store them for a little bit for some reason. I don't think it's lack of crew. I just think these trains will get too early to where they're going, so they hold them up a little bit so it doesn't mess with the people that want the cars. I don't know what the deal is. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, I hear that train still pulling hard, so he's still coming up and over the hill. When he gets on this side, he'll be in dynamic brakes time he comes down by us. And you see we got the auto racks tied down there. So I don't know if they're ready to go or not. Alright, I'll get more. Alright, he's at Red Street, so that means he's about a mile away. He'll be coming down around the corner in a little bit. Alright, thank y'all. He'll be coming around the corner pretty quick now. There you go. Got one ditch slide out, y'all. I'm gonna shrink it down and step away from the track. He's stopping. I can hear the metal brakes on. Hear the squealing. But they're not metal, they're plastic, but they still squeal. Looks like a coal train, y'all. (978), it's an AC locomotive. ES4488. Alt smash. Radial truck. Brakes fully applied. No, 338. So I think this is the CW44AC. These would have been new when I got here from Florida. SCWX coal cars, y'all. Alright, let me see what's up. Alright, the crew's not coming out. They're not tying the train down. I assume this is going to be a meet over here. We're going to get one out of Greenwood coming at us. And he's going to go on the side, and then that auto rack will be pulling out. Alright, but I'll notice on the front of this locomotive right here, just above the air hose, I can't really see it through the camera, but above the air hose there's a box up there that's got two black wires coming out of it. And that's some sort of power supply transfer between locomotives, but I don't see any identification for it. It's got a sticker up there that says high voltage. Alright, we got people coming out the front. Hold on, I'm gonna cut it off. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, they haven't tied it down. They don't know what they're going to do, whether they got a train meet over here, whether they're going to tie it down or not. He just didn't know. I'm going to go check the signals again at the north end, southbound, see if we got anything coming out of Greenwood. All right, thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the coal train is rolling north. I assume he's got a clear signal. There hasn't been a train coming through. The second locomotive just turned on and it's loaded up, so that's why you got all the bumping that's pulling now. It bumped into the head locomotive. I'm going to go check and see what the signals look like before he knocks it down. Alright, he's got green over red is what he's been waiting for. They probably had to clear the yard up in Greenwood. Alright, I'm going to step back from the tracks. SCWX loaded coal train. Like I said, it comes out of Pennsylvania, and they got one of these they say comes out of Indiana. Somebody looked it up and was telling me about that. And I do have a video I took a year ago over at Count Falls, and I had some footage of this train coming out of Pennsylvania up in West Virginia. I was at a dirt bike race, so I got pictures of this train coming to West Virginia after it just left Pennsylvania heading south going to Abbeville. So you can go look up my videos and go back, like I said, about a year ago. Our two engines on the front, we had one come through yesterday, had all three engines on the front. And so it didn't have a DPU, but this one had two on the front, so I assume we're going to have a DPU coming up. And all the rotary couplers on the south end of the car, you can tell by the little red paint up there at the top right hand corner. And some of them have right there and say rotary coupler in, so that lets them know, because you can't have two rigid couplers lined up. It's got to be a rotary coupler and a rigid coupler, and then you can spin the cars over. But if you got two rigid couplers, you're just going to end up breaking something. If you got two rotary couplers, well, it'll work, but yeah, sometimes the couplers don't straighten out when you come out. They'll both be sideways, or they turn when the cars turn. Then when they turn the car back, they didn't turn, so they'll be out of position. There's your GPU, 3397, EG4488. Here's them dynamic, you hear them wheels squealing or slipping a little bit, I believe. Alright, bottom end coming up, or will be coming up, I don't see it yet. Now, I haven't counted the cars on one of these yet. I counted one years ago, it was about 160 cars, but I don't know how many they got on now. Bottom end coming up. Blue EOT. Alright, thank y'all. Got a hawk flying around upstairs. Alright, y'all have fun. God bless you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming up here to the Mill Hill. I'm over visiting Kurt and his company. I assume it's around about 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. We got something blasting its way down the track. I don't know how far or where exactly he is. Whether he's still out by Prismian or has he come on in. He's got to sound like a single trumpet horn, so I don't know what it is. It doesn't sound like a CSX locomotive. Well, he's doing pretty good. I hear him pulling the hill. He'll be here pretty soon. How's your signal? North end signal. I'm looking back towards the depot. North end signal back towards 72. I'm looking south. And we'll step back away from the tracks for him. Auto wreck train. Looks like I got brighter light down here. Bottom in. Alright, thank y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's raining today. We had chemtrails for the last 2 or 3 or 4 days. And we got rain today. Alright, thank y'all. We got a southbounder headed at us. You can hear them down there probably about 4 miles away right now. He'll be coming up and down there in a little bit, y'all. I don't know who he is. I'll get him. These rails are awful rusty. I haven't seen much. I hadn't heard a train yesterday. And this is the first one this morning. It's 8 o'clock this morning. I hear him blowing a horn down there. Alright, he's at the bottom of the hill now coming up. Going across the bridge, then they go across the driveway down there is blowing the horn at. Well, you can hear him, sounds like a big train, you know, lots of cars and stuff. I don't know who he is yet. Alright, thank you, I'll catch him. in a little bit. I see a headlight. Headlight and 2 ditch lights coming at us. I can't tell what type of train he is yet. I can't see the cars on it. Probably a Greenwood crew coming out of Greenwood, headed to Atlanta. I'm not gonna get away from the track. Thank y'all. All right. 4766 SC78, please. There's a still on that train. I believe all that heads to Alabama. But this train, I believe, heads up to Tennessee, they say. Ten 75 loaded tank cars, or they look empty to me though. Number 1075, it looks empty. Last spots on those wheels, y'all. Blue EOT. Got lights on, flashing. One of these putting the brakes on or what? Usually they don't flash till at night, and it's in the morning now. Head to Atlanta. All right, thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless you. Hope you have fun. Hope you enjoyed this. All right, thank y'all.